What's up everyone, how are you all? Today we are back with another blazing Naruto story. What if Naruto gets Konan pregnant? If you enjoy then please like, share and do comments. A certain blonde boy walks with nowhere to go. He had retrieved the last Uchiha, but he decided to leave the village. Flashback. Naruto uses Kyuubi chakra to heal Sasuke's wounds. He knows that the council will banish him for hurting the last Uchiha. He decided to become rogue ninja. Sasuke, Naruto started. I decided to leave the village. I know that the council will banish me for using Kyuubi chakra. Tell Tsunade Ba-chan. Don't ever try to find me. Sasuke nodded in agreement. He then go back to the village. Naruto however slashed his Hite-8 and ties it on his forehead. He then goes with nowhere to go. End flashback. Before that, he was falling in love with a certain ninja. Flashback. Naruto is training in the forest. Then, a blue-haired girl aka Konan pulls him into a kiss. They kissed passionately. Who are you? My name is Konan, and you will be my true love. Every time, they make the forest as the meeting spot. They started to fall in love each other. Konan asked Naruto to live in Amegakure, but Naruto refused. He needs the right time to leave his village. End flashback. Naruto had been walking for about a week. He's really exhausted. He needs to find a village. Then, he sees an entrance that looks like a village. Finally, said Naruto before he collapsed from exhaustion. A figure stands before the collapsed boy. He checks him and examines him. The blonde boy is breathing hard and looked tired. I'll take you to the hospital. The figure carries the boy to the hospital. Amegakure Hospital. Shish. You'll soon be on the bed. The figure is greeted by the doctors who are ready to tend the boy. He gently lay the boy on a bed and covers him with the blanket. The doctors shoo the figure out from the room to examine the boy. How is he? Well, I'm glad that you take him to here immediately. After I examined him, he looks malnourished. I guess he had not eaten for a week. Don't worry, we have been placed an IV line to his arm. The figure sighed in relief. Pain's tower. Pain, what took you so long? Asked Konan. Well, I found a boy near the main gate. I think he was fainted from fatigue. Where is he? He's in the hospital. Don't worry, he will be fine. Naruto opens his eyes. He sees an orange-haired figure with so many piercings. Glad to see you're awake, said the figure. Where am I and who are you? Asked Naruto. You are in Amegakure Hospital. Second, I am Pain, the leader of Amegakure. Why am I here? I found you collapsed in the main gate. So, I brought you here. Think something I saw your Hite-8. You have decided to become a missing nin? To betray your own village? Yeah, I've enough with that goddamn village. Later, Naruto tells everything. Naruto, Pain started. Would you join Akatsuki? If I can repay your kindness, I'll join. Good choice. Konoha. What do you mean he's gone? Yelled Tsunade, the 5th Hokage. He left by his own will. He knew that the council will banish him because he's using Kyuubi chakra to heal me, said Sasuke. Sasuke then leave the office. Gaki, please be alright, Tsunade thought. Amegakure. In 3 years, Naruto had become stronger. One day, Pain shows him his true self. He was a man named Nagato Uzumaki. My name is Nagato Uzumaki. I've been paralyzed after defeating Hanzo. I ruled this organization from shadows, said Nagato. So, you are the real one? Asked Naruto. Yeah, Naruto, I want you to take over this organization. Before that, I'll transfer my powers to you. And I want you to have my eyes. I think it will be useful if you have it. And Konan shall be your wife. Nagato then transfers all of his power to Naruto. It changes Naruto's hair from yellow to orange. Before he dies, he sealed his soul in Naruto's body. All of the Pain's bodies are now dead. Konan wrapped Nagato's body and the other corpses with her paper jutsu. After this, I will transplant the Rinnegan to your eyes, said Konan. Time skip. Naruto has the Rinnegan. Naruto's looks is now different. He is now wearing Akatsuki cloak, /dame Hite-8, and a ring with a kanji for 0 on his right thumb. He now is having orange hair just like Pain Tendo. Naruto and Konan are heading to the hideout. Note. Imagine Naruto with orange hair and /dame Hite-8. Who are you? Asked a shark-looking nin. It's me, Pain, said Naruto. I guess I'll change the goal of this organization. We'll bring the true peace to this world. We'll help other villages in shadows. We'll kill every targets in the international bingo book. Understand? Understand, Leader Sama. The rest of the members bow down before their leader. 3 years later, Naruto and Konan are now officially married. He and Konan are now traveling to many villages and towns. He keep in contact with the Akatsuki by telepathy. Now, the Akatsuki are after targets in the International Bingo Book. Konoha. Tsunade reveals Naruto's heritage. Many people in the councils are crying in regret for mistreating the blonde ninja. How I can get you back, Gaki, Tsunade thought. Tanzaku Town. Naruto and Konan are staying at a hotel. The hotel has a king-sized bed, a bathroom, a dressing table, and a wardrobe. It's the best hotel in the town. I'm so happy. We are married, said Konan. Yeah, at last, no one will be able to separate us. Both of them kiss passionately. Meanwhile, Jiraiya is still working on his spy network. He found that Pain has blue eyes and whisker marks. He also has orange hair and Rinnegan. Could it be Naruto? He thought. Forest in Kusagakure. Hey Itachi, I think we found a target that his head costs 1,000 ryo, said Kisame. He had been haunted by Suna and Kiri for many years. Let's get going. Leader Sama will be pleased with our job. Both of them disappear in the forest. Naruto and Konan are watching a movie. A gangster movie. They eat a lot of food while watching a movie. Thank you, Naruto. For what? For everything. Naruto smiled and kissed his wife. What do you want for our wedding anniversary, Ko-chan? Well, I hope we become parents. At night, both of them fall asleep together in each other's arms. Oyasumi, Naruto-kun. Oyasumi, Konan-chan. Konan throws up in the bathroom. She had been throwing up for a few weeks. She takes the pregnancy test. 3 minutes later. What's the result? Asked Naruto. Well, I'm pregnant, said Konan. Naruto kissed his wife passionately. You make me the happiest man on earth. Holograms. The Akatsuki are gathering in the holograms. Everyone, I want to make an announcement, said Naruto, Pain. What is it, Leader Sama? Asked Deidara. My wife is pregnant. Congratulations, said the rest of Akatsuki. All of them leave the holograms. Meanwhile, Rookie 12, Naruto replaced with Sai, is on a vacation in Tanzaku Town. The town isn't changed so much, said Sakura. Yeah, said Ino. They stop in a restaurant and order some food. They look at the other side of the restaurant. A orange-haired man and a blue-haired woman are eating together. Both of them are wearing black cloak with red clouds. Note. Imagine Naruto with orange hair and wearing /aim hite 8. Konan, what on earth that you are doing? Asked the man. Our baby wants yakitori and ramen, said the woman named Konan. Ramen. She is really my child. Back with Rookie 12, Akatsuki, Sakura thought. What is they are doing? I don't know. We can follow them and spy them, said Hinata. Time skip. Rookie 12 meet the 2 Akatsuki members. What do you want? We are in a hurry, said Naruto, Pain in a cold tone. Blue eyes. Whisker marks. Could it be Naruto-kun? Hinata thought. If you think we are after tailed beasts, you are wrong, said Pain with bored tone. What do you mean? You will find it out soon. Let's get going, sweetheart. Pain and Konan disappear in space-time jutsu. I'm tired again, honey. The baby drained my energy, said Konan. Go to sleep then. Then, Konan lay down on the bed and fall asleep. Naruto kisses his wife's lips. With Rookie 12, I think I've met him before, said Hinata with curiosity. It had been 6 damn years since Naruto left Konoha. We had lost so many allies. We need to find Naruto ASAP, said Sakura. Remember when we met the Akatsuki members? I think I saw someone's familiar. The man with orange hair has blue eyes and whisker marks on his cheeks. That thing. Could it be Naruto? 2nd month of Konan's pregnancy. We need to find somewhere to live until the baby is born, said Konan. I know. Naruto gets an idea. Nami no Kuni. Why? I have a friend in there. I'm sure he will let us stay. They pack their stuffs in the scrolls and leave the town. With Tsunade. Tsunade is heading to Kaminari no Kuni to meet the Raikage. On the way to the country, she spots 2 Akatsuki members. She watches them from distance. Tired? Asked a man aka Pain. No, I'm just catching my breath, said a woman aka Konan. Your body isn't only yours. I kept forget that I'm pregnant. I'll make a hut at here performing hand seals * wood style. House. A hut made of wood emerges from the earth. Pain and Konan enters the hut. He can use Mokuton? Tsunade thought. Tsunade keep watching the couple from behind the bushes. She looks over the man's physical features. He has orange hair, blue eyes, and whisker marks on his cheeks. Could it be Naruto? She thought. I told you it's not nice to spy on a person. The man already sensed her presence. Tsunade gasped as the man appears in front of him. Who are you? Asked Tsunade with curiosity. I am Pain, said the man. Note. Imagine Naruto with orange hair and wearing slashed Amegakure Hite 8. Tsunade hugs the man tightly. Where have you been, brat? It had been 6 years since you left Konoha. Pain, what's wrong? Konan appears in a bunch of papers. And what on earth that you are doing to my husband? Naruto's married, Tsunade thought. I guess you can still recognize me, Tsunade Ba-chan, said Pain with bored tone. Naruto, Tsunade started. Why are you with Akatsuki? That's none of your business, Tsunade. If you think that we are after Bijus, you are wrong. Can I stay in your hut for a night? The hut. So, how did you two fell in love? Asked Tsunade. We met in the forest of death. We then fell in love, said Konan. Training ground 44 How interesting, Tsunade thought. How Naruto can live in aim. The previous Pain found him collapsed in the main gate. He took him to the hospital, feed him, train him, and even let me and Naruto married. Well, the previous Pain is actually Nagato, my cousin, said Naruto. How did you get orange hair? Asked Tsunade. Nagato sealed his soul inside me and transferred his powers into me. That's why my hair became orange. He also transferred his Rinnegan to me. Konan rushes to the toilet and throwing up again. She's 2 months pregnant, said Naruto with sweat drop. Congratulations you two. So, why you didn't declare your marriage? Asked Tsunade. We wanted to keep it secret because Konoha might saw it as a chance to take him back, said Konan rubbing her flat belly. Time skip. In the morning. Naruto and Konan packed for journey to the wave. In the meantime, they contact the rest of the Akatsuki. Naruto and Konan arrived at Nami no Kuni about a week later. The people greet Naruto with joy. Their hero is back to visit them. Hooray for Naruto, the hero of the wave. Then, Naruto and Konan find Tsunade's house. It's now a modern mansion. Knock, knock. Wait a minute, said a voice. Inari opens the door. He sees Naruto with a blue-haired woman. But his hero now has orange hair and wears a cloak along with that woman. Note. Imagine Pain without piercings and has blue eyes and whisker marks. Naruto ni? Is that you? Yeah, the one and only. Ji-san, Ka-san, Naruto is here. So, you are married? Asked Tsuna. Yes, said Naruto. Now Konan is pregnant with my child. Congratulations, you too. The next month, Konan is still throwing up in the toilet. Tsunami does check up for Konan. She is now a midwife in the country. In the forest near the wave country, Naruto establish a hut using his wood jutsu so the Akatsuki can stay during missions. So, it had been 3 months, huh? Asked Deidara. Yeah, said Pain. I just wondering the baby will be a girl or a boy, said Konan. Hey, Pain started. Did you find anyone in the international bingo book? Not yet, said Hidan. They are difficult to find. Continue searching. Meeting dismissed. The Akatsuki members leave the hut, leaving Konan in Pain. We will stay at Wave until the baby is born. Okay, Naru-kun? Anything for you, Ko-chan. Pain, Naruto kisses his wife. 5th month of Konan's pregnancy. Naruto? Can you feel it? Konan grabs Naruto's hand to her swollen belly. It moves? Yeah, it's funny. Naruto smiled to his wife. Naruto and Konan are bathing in the waterfall in the forest. They don't know that someone is spying on them. With Jiraiya. I wonder how's the Akatsuki's movement is, Jiraiya thought. Jiraiya stops at the forest to rest. He had been traveling for 3 days non-stop. He sees a waterfall in front of him. There is a couple bathing in the waterfall. The man has orange hair, while the woman has blue hair. This will be an inspiration for my new book, whispered Jiraiya excitedly. With Naruto and Konan, the baby loves it. Konan feels the baby's movement in her womb. I'll be a great father. Naruto rubs Konan's belly. With Jiraiya. Wait a second, whispered Jiraiya. Could it be Konan and Yahiko? The couple looks like his former students. Wait a minute, he has whisker marks and blue eyes. Naruto, Jiraiya thought. Hey, if you still like to peek at bathing people then you are immature. Almighty push. An unseen force pushes Jiraiya backwards. If you dare to peek us again, I swear to rip your soul before I kill you with bare hands. Now get lost, before I lost my temper. Naruto, what's wrong? Nothing, he said, just gave a pervert a lesson. With Jiraiya. It's really him, Jiraiya thought. Tsunade will be pleased with this information. Then, Jiraiya flees to Konoha. Deidara flies above Hai no Kuni on the clay owl. He glances on a village where his leader, Naruto, Pain, came from. Flashback. Leader Sama? Do you want us to destroy Konohagakure, No, said Pain, but make them regret for treat me like a plague. They shall pay for what they did. Flashback end. Now it's time to show them the true meaning of art. Deidara creates a C3 bomb on his hand. It shapes like a doll. The doll enlarges as it descends to the ground. Deidara makes a hand seal to detonate the bomb. This is for Leader Sama, Deidara said excitedly. Katsu. Ka boom. The C3 explodes and almost destroy the entire Konoha. Hokage Tower. Hokage-sama, we are under attack, said an Anbu. What? Tsunade gasped in shock. An Akatsuki member attacks our village. With Deidara. Ha 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 ha. This is all you get for treating Leader Sama like a trash. Deidara laughs maniacally. Damn you. You destroy our village, shouted Tenten. You're quite stubborn one. Deidara creates a bird made of clay. The bird flies to Tenten. Katsu. The bird explodes and shocks Tenten. You all will pay for what you did to Leader Sama. Later, the other ninjas appear behind Tenten. Deidara, Kakashi thought. What on earth that you are doing? Asked Tsunade. To avenge Leader Sama, This village already treat him like trash, They should pay for what they did, The Konoha nins are dumbfounded with what Deidara said. A question popped out from their heads. Who is the Leader Sama? You are blinded by grief. You think killing a Jinchuriki will kill the Biju. No, it will sets it free. You should treat Jinchuriki as a hero for holding the beast. The Konoha nins are shocked with what Deidara said. You might wanted to know who is my leader is, Well, I'll give you clues. He is the one who you wish to be killed. He is the one who you treated like a trash. The one who you neglected for so long. Figure it out and you will find the answer. Deidara leaves Konoha with his clay owl. Naruto, said Tsunade. What did we done, said the villagers. Forgive us for being so blind, Yondaime. Naruto, I'm so sorry, said Sakura. The entire Konoha are now regret for treating a Jinchuriki like a trash. Konan is now 7 months pregnant. Her belly is now getting bigger. She can feel the babies kicking. According to the latest checkup, she will have a baby girl. How do you feel, hun? Tired. Naruto lay down on the bed next to his wife. We should pick a name for the baby. How about Hanan? Hanan. Thinking I like it. 2 months later, Konan screams as she gives birth. Naruto is on her side, holding her hand. Damn you, Naruto, you made me like this. I'll kill you with paper shurikens. Oh, I see the head. Do one more big push. I can't. Pants, it's too hard. It's okay, hun. I'm here. Ah, it's the loudest scream that Konan ever made. Konan is exhausted after giving birth. A cry of newborn replaced the scream. Congratulations, you have a happy and healthy baby girl. The nurse gives the baby to Konan. The baby has blue hair like her mother, but her face and her eyes are just like her father. The baby also has her father's whisker marks. Welcome to the world, Hanan. Konan and Naruto kiss baby Hanan. Later, Konan breastfeed the baby. A week later, Konan and Naruto decided to go back to Amegakure. They ride on Naruto's golden eagle. Naruto has gold and light release beside the nature elements. Amegakure. Welcome to our home, Hanan, said Konan holding the baby. The whole Amegakure are exited to see the newborn baby. The villagers make Naruto as their leader. Naruto lead aim to a great success. 4 years later. Now Hanan is 4 years old and Konan is pregnant with her second child. Her personality is the same as his father. Naruto now wears a piercing on his chin like his wife. Hanan awakens her Rinnegan when she was 3. At her 4th birthday, her father teaches her basic ninjutsu. Hanan, I think you will be a big sister. The girl smiles as she rubs her mother's swollen belly. I can't wait to see you, little one. The baby kicks as the response. That night, Hanan sleeps in her parents' bedroom. It was raining hard in Amegakure. Lightning strikes. Ah, her parents hug her as response. Shish. Mommy and Daddy is here. Naruto strokes his daughter's head. Hanan falls asleep with her parents after that. Meanwhile, Deidara returns to Amegakure after marrying Harumi. He's now having a son named Diri. Diri has pale skin like his mother, but he has blue eyes like his father. He also has blonde hair just like his parents. Harumi is now an Akatsuki member just like Deidara. She convinced Pain to join Akatsuki as medic. Pain was pleased with her ability. Akatsuki needed a medic ninja at that time. Diri has Iwagakure Kenjutsu on his palms just like his father. He learns how to use it when he was 3. He even make a claybird as a gift to Hanan's unborn sibling. 8 years later, Hanan's Pav. I'm Hanan, genin of the Hidden Rain. Now, I'm 12. My village is surrounded by skyscrapers. Mom said, my village was a war area for 3 great countries. Now, Amegakure is on its success. Every morning, I take Keiko, my brother, to the Ninja Academy. Amegakure Ninja Academy. Keiko was born when I was 4. He has orange hair and whisker marks just like Dad, but he has Mom's eyes and face. We are both carbon copy of our parents. Later, when I become a genin, Daddy told me the truth of himself. He was treated like trash in his own village, and flees to Amegakure, where he was accepted and people in there loved him. It causes me so much anger, so I wanted revenge to avenge my dad. I found out that Daddy's parents loved him so much, as they were sorry for not showered him with love. Note: Naruto told Hanan and Keiko who his parents were. Daddy has Rinnegan, just like me. He taught me how to use Rinnegan powers when I was 4. I have a Kekkei Genkei called Golden Paper Release, a mixture of my dad and my mom's bloodline. Dad has gold, Mom has paper. Now, I'm standing with my dad in a place called Pain's Tower. Yukojizai no Jutsu. Then there is rain mixed with Dad's chakra. Daddy told me that it is a detecting rain. People who come to Amegakure can be detected easily. End Hanan's Pav. Amegakure Gate. Amegakure, village hidden in the rain. I hope my son is here, said a woman figure. This woman is Uzumaki Kushina, aka Naruto's mom. She was saved by a family from Kusagakure and live it there. One day, she realized that Konoha had treated her son like a trash and her son left the village. She was at a long journey to find her long-lost son. Pain's Tower. Tsunade? What are you doing? I feel someone's presence in the gate. Let's greet him, her. Both father and daughter leave the tower. Amegakure Gate. 2 people appears in front of Kushina. Who are you? Asked Kushina. I am Pain, leader of Amegakure. Why are you here? I was at a long journey to find my son, Naruto. Later, Kushina feels a great chakra pressure from Pain. It reveals Pain's face. Let me reintroduce myself. My name is Naruto Uzumaki. Former ninja of Hidden Leaf. Leader of Hidden Rain. Kushina hugs Naruto tightly. I missed you so much, Naruto. I missed you too, Mom. Tsunade, who is she? Hanan is confused with her father's action. She is my mom, and your grandma, Naruto said with smile. She is my granddaughter. I'm the happiest old hag on earth. Konan, Keiko, this is Kushina, my mother. Kushina-sama, Konan said with respect. No need formalities. You are my daughter after all. Grandma Kushina. Keiko runs to Kushina and Kushina holds him. Naruto introduces his mother to the rest of Akatsuki. All of the members respect her as the leader Sama's mother. Kushina then joins Akatsuki as a medic. Her partner is Harumi, Deidara's wife. Hanan is walking to Konoha where she is participating the Chunin exam with Diri and Masari. Masari is Sasori's daughter. She has red hair, gold eyes, and Kugutsu abilities like Sasori. Their sensei is Aoi Rokusho. Aoi has green hair and gray eyes. His elements are water and lightning. The team of AIM signed the paper in order to participate the exam. The team head to Ninja Academy. In the Ninja Academy, many teams from big and small villages participate the exam. The first test is writing. The participants must cheat without getting caught by the proctor. Hanan found a participant who can answer all of the question. Ninjendo. Then she reads his mind and copies the answers. Meanwhile, Diri make a small fly. The fly flies to a participant. Once it dispels, he writes the answers on the paper. Masari uses a fake proctor made by Puppet when she was in the toilet to tell all of the answers. 1 hour later, the exam is over. All of them passed the first exam. The second exam is in the Forest of Death. To pass the second exam, a team must collect Earth and Heaven scroll. All team will be given a scroll. Some of them get Earth, some of them get Heaven. To get the scroll, a team must get it from another team by fighting. No rules, they can kill each other. Begin. With Hanan's team. All of you scattered to find a team with Earth scroll. We'll meet again at here, said Deidara. Hi. The other members scatter around the forest. On the parapet, two figures are standing against the village. Both of them wear black cloak with red clouds and rice hat that covers their entire face. It had been a long time since you left the village, right? Asked a woman. Yeah, said another woman. Harumi? Said the one named Harumi. Let's get going. Both of them disappear in a quick blur. Time skipped to third Chunin exam. Arena. Shinki of Suna versus Deidara of Aim, said the proctor. The two contestants come to the arena. Begin. Shinki uses his sand to charge on Deidara. But Deidara scoffs some clay in his pouches. After that, two birds emerges from the mouths of his hands. It's the Iwagakure Kenjutsu, he thought. Cage booth. What on earth is that? Asked Mizukage. It's the Iwagakure Kenjutsu owned by my former student, said Tsuchikage. Perhaps Deidara is married and having a family. Arena. I'm gonna show you what my two-san said to me. Art is an explosion. The birds fly closer to Shinki. Katsu. Boom. The birds explodes and knocks Shinki over. Using his mouths on his palms, Deidara mixes the batch of clay and creates a dragon. Behold of C2 dragon. The dragon then makes a missile from its mouth and launch it to Shinki. Katsu. The missile explodes and knocks Shinki over. Winner. Deidara of Aim. Sarada Uchiha versus Hanan of Aim. Two participants arrive at the arena. Begin. Sarada activates her Sharingan. She awakened it at 11. Sharingan EH? Let's see if you can face mine. Hanan then activates her Rinnegan. Fire style. Fire Phoenix Jutsu. 5 small balls of fire burst out from Sarada's mouth. Preta Path. The fireballs disappears as Hanan absorbs the jutsu. Sarada is ready to punch her Appamon. Shaw. Almighty push. An unseen force pushes Sarada away from Hanan. Sarada moans in pain after get the attack. Winner. Hanan of Aim. The final exam will be held in a month. Hanan's family come to train her. She is trained to use her manipulation technique. Meanwhile, Kushina had gathered information about Danzo. Name. Danzo Shimura. Age. N.A. Former village. Hidden Leaf. Alliances. Anbu route. Criminal rank. SS. Wanted for. Hunting Hashirama cells. Wanted dead in. Kumo 1,200,000 Ryo. Iwa 1,500,000 Ryo. Suna 1 million Ryo. Kiri 980,000 Ryo. Konoha 3,400,000 Ryo. Other small villages 750,000 Ryo. This is the data from International Bingo Book. Kushina now train her granddaughter with Kenjutsu. You did well, Hanan-chan. Arigato, Ba-chan. In the final exam, your two-san, Ka-san, and O-tuto will come to watch the match. Make them proud, okay? Hi, Ichiraku Ramen. Kakashi and Anko are eating at Ichiraku Ramen. Then a woman and a girl comes to the ramen shop. 2 bowls of miso ramen please. The girl has pale skin and wearing a red shirt, a black skirt, black leggings, red boots, and black Amegakure Hite 8. The woman is wearing a black cloak with red clouds, black shinobi sandals, and a rice hat that covers her entire face. Akatsuki, Kakashi thought. What on earth that Akatsuki member is with that kid? I don't know. The ramen chef gives them a bowl of ramen. The girl eats the ramen like a hungry animal. You like it, Hanan? Asked the woman. Hi, said the girl named Hanan. Two-san said ramen is the food of gods. After eating, the woman and the girl pay for the food and leave. Kakashi and Anko follows them until they meet again with them in the lake. What do you want? Asked the woman in bored tone. Who are you? Asked Anko in a loud voice. That's none of your concern, TT Ibane. That strange word is the same as Naruto's Datbeo. Wait, could it be her? Kakashi thought. The woman lifts her hat a bit, revealing her violet eyes. Yar. Seems you already forgot about me, EH? The woman releases her hat, revealing her face, her long red hair, and her scratched Konohagakure Hite 8. K. Kushina-sama. Long time no see, Kakashi, said Kushina in cold tone. I'm here not to start a war. Kakashi and Anko prepare for a fight. I'll not do that if I were you, she said holding her granddaughter's hand. Kakashi makes 3 hand signs and ready to charge with Reikuri. Preta path. The Reikuri get absorbed by Hanan. Where did my jutsu go? Kakashi thought. You're still a fool, Kakashi, said Kushina with a smirk. Hanan, let's get going. They disappear in a quick blur. Hotel. Kushina glances at the sleeping girl. She gently strokes Hanan's hair. Hanan-chan, she said with love. Granny is so proud of you. She gently pulls Hanan close to her chest. Hanan hugs her as a response. Ba-chan's here. She gently hugs Hanan as she falls asleep. I've told you the girl absorbed my jutsu. And the Akatsuki member is with her? How it can be? The Hokage drinks another cup of sake. I think there is something about that girl. She loves ramen. She said, Tu-san said ramen is the food of gods. What does the girl looks like? Well, she has blue hair, blue eyes, pale skin, wearing a red shirt, a black skirt, black leggings, red boots, and black Amegakure Hite 8. But there is something that I want to tell you. The girl has whisker marks. Loves ramen, has whisker marks. Something's fishy about that girl, Tsunade thought. Amegakure. Hanan passed the 3rd exam, said Naruto looking at the crystal ball. How's your mom and Harumi-sans doing? Asked Konan. They are spying on Danzo Shimura. When we will come to Konoha? In a month, we'll make Konoha get down on their knees. Konoha. Kushina glances at her sleeping granddaughter. She gently strokes her hair and sometimes kiss her forehead. Hanan smiles unconsciously, enjoying the touch. Hanan-chan? Hanan opens her eyes. Do you want to go for a walk? Sure. Do you want some yakiniku? Asked Kushina. Yeah, yakiniku Q. I told you dad, she defeated me in the 3rd exam, said a girl. My girl got defeated by an aim nin. Horrible. You did your best, Sarada, said a man. There is something that makes her stronger than me. What is it? The Rinnegan. That girl has it. With Hanan and Kushina. Eat much, Hanan-chan. You'll need energy for the final exam, said Kushina. Hi, Ba-chan. The girl eat the meat and the rice. You know, Ba-chan? When mom was pregnant with me, she was craving barbecue porks. Kushina chuckles imagining her daughter-in-law's behavior when pregnant. Amegakure. You did it, Keiko-kun. Keiko now awakens his Rinnegan and his mother's paper release. Will Hanan-ne be proud of me? Asked the boy. Of course she is. Your Ne-chan will be so proud of you, said Konan. How's Hanan-ne? She's in Konoha with her team. She and her team passed the 3rd exam. Will Ne-chan win the final exam? Of course she will, said Naruto. So this is the Anbu root base huh? Asked a figure. I wonder how many of them who will be a sacrifice to Jashin. How much we will get if we exchange their heads, said a figure. Time skip. They killed Anbu root members. The head's worth 1,000 ryo. Let's get going. Both of them leave the base. Konoha. What? Anbu root had been massacred. The Hokage yelled in shock. Yes, Tsunade Heim. My spy network said that Anbu root had been massacred by 2 Akatsuki members, said Jiraiya. You may leave. Jiraiya leaves the tower. What does Akatsuki is after too? Hotel. Kushina got a message from Hidan and Kakuzu. The Anbu root had been massacred. She glad that they took down the root. Kushina glances at Hanan who cuddle next to her. She gently pulls her granddaughter to a hug. Soon, Hanan feels urged to sleep. Kushina gently help her to lay down on the bed. Sleep. Hanan obeys the voice as she closes her eyes. Kushina strokes her hair as Hanan falls asleep. Sweet dreams, sweetheart. Kushina kisses her forehead. Amegakure. The Anbu root had been massacred, said Pain. You did a great job, Hidan and Kakuzu. The 2 Akatsuki members bows down before their leader and leave. Back to Kushina and Hanan. Kushina glances at a photo. It's a photo of Naruto and Konan when they were young. Note. Imagine Pain without piercings and has blue eyes and whisker marks. Kushina smiles at the photo as she strokes Hanan's hair. She puts the photo at the bedside table and embraces Hanan before she falls asleep. I love you, Hanan, said Kushina in her sleep. It's the final Chunin exam. Every participants had practicing for a month. People from every village come to watch the match. Good morning, Minna. My name is Genma. In this match, you will be on head-to-head match. You will fight until your opponent is dead, severely injured, or give up. The first match is Diri of Aim vs Chocho Akamichi. Begin. Chocho begins to use her clan's body expansion technique. She charges on Diri, but Diri's body becomes clay. You got tricked by my clay clone jutsu, Pathetic. Creates a dragon. Behold of my C2 dragon. The dragon fires some missiles from its mouth. Katsu. BOOMMM. The dragon explodes and knocks out Chocho. Winner. Diri of AIM. Audience seat. My boy did it, said a woman. I've told you that art is an explosion, said a man. Arena. Inojin Yamanaka vs Masari of AIM. Two participants comes down to the arena. Masari is wearing a black robe but with no red clouds. Inojin meanwhile is wearing a purple shirt, black Chunin trousers, and a bulletproof vest. He has blonde hair, pale skin, and blue eyes. Begin. Inojin draws a lion. Choju Giga. The lion comes to life. Masari grabs a scroll from her cloak. She opens it, bit her thumb, and use her blood to summon something from the scroll. Poaf. From the scroll, emerges a human puppet in a shape of Yondaime Hokage aka Minato Namikaze. Audience seat. That, isn't that? The Yondaime Hokage, said a man aka Jiraiya. How could AIM make him into a puppet? Arena. Behold of my ultimate puppet. Masari controls Minato with her chakra strings. Inojin is able to avoid the attacks, but then he is poisoned by a needle inside the puppet's mouth. Winner. Masari of AIM. Masari then stores the puppet back to the scroll. Hokage Monument. It's the final exam, huh? Asked a figure. Yeah, hope Hanan can make it, said another figure. Do you want any revenge, Kushina-sama? Of course, Ibane, said the figure that called Kushina. Akatsuki, we have a new mission. Both of the Akatsuki disappear in a quick blur. Arena. Himawari Hyuga vs Hanan of AIM. An indigo-haired girl with pale eyes comes down to the arena along with a blue-haired girl. Begin. Byakugan. Himawari activates her Byakugan. 8 trigrams. 64 palms. Hanan activates her Rinnegan. She now can read Himawari's movements. Hanan points her palms toward Himawari. Almighty push. An unseen force pushes Himawari backwards. Universal pull. An unseen force pulls Himawari towards Hanan. Hanan then slams her down and stabs her with a black rod. Winner. Hanan of AIM. Timeskip. Hanan's team become Chunin. After the announcement, Hanan's parents appears behind her. Both of them are wearing Akatsuki cloak and rice hat. Who are you? Asked Tsunade. None of your concern, said a man. We're here just for our daughter. The figures lift their hats a bit. Maybe you know about us. Who are you? Asked Tsunade with high note. The figures finally take off their hats, revealing their faces. Everyone in the arena are shocked after seeing the figures. Tsunade, Jiraiya, Konoha 12 and their senseis are shocked. Jiraiya is shocked because his former student, Konan, falls in love with the Yondaime's son and make him join Akatsuki. Why are you with Akatsuki? Asked Tsunade. That's none of your business, said Naruto. Hinata walks closer to Naruto. She just glad that her true love comes home after many years. What on earth that are you doing to my husband? Asked Konan pissed. Hinata is shocked because Naruto now is an Akatsuki member and marry an Akatsuki member after all. Later, another member carrying a boy appears behind Naruto and Konan. Yar, you might have many questions to my son, Ibane? Asked a woman. And who are you? Asked Tsunade with an interrogating tone. The figure takes off her hat, revealing her long red hair, violet eyes, and pale skin. Kushina. Jiraiya's eyes go wide. Why you are with Akatsuki? Why? It's for my son after all. After I learned that he left Konoha, I was at a long journey to find him. Eventually, I found him in AIM. He's the leader after all. I joined Akatsuki after I learned how Konoha had treated my son. How you can still alive? Simple. After the Kyuubi attack, I thought I was going to die. But a family from Kusagakure saved me, Kushina said with a smirk. Oh, my son is now married, and positioning Keiko now I have 2 grandchildren. I'm the happiest old hag on earth. You are Naruto's mother, right? Asked Hinata. Yeah, the one and only. All of them ask so many questions to Naruto. Why you marry an Akatsuki member? How you can be a leader of Amegakure? How you two fell in love? Why you joined Akatsuki? Naruto answers them. First, me and Konan are in love since young. Second, 6 years after I came to AIM, the people wanted me to be their leader. Third, we fell in love in the Forest of Death. Fourth, I took over Akatsuki. Both of them are dumbfounded with the answers. 3 years later, Hanan is now 15 and now a Chunin in AIM. She loves her village dearly, just like her father. Her brother is now an official AIM genin. Since he has ability more than an average genin, her father made him a special genin. Meanwhile, Konoha stops pursuing at Naruto. It happens after they learned that Naruto is now a leader of Amegakure. They even made AIM as a new shinobi nation, make Naruto as Shodem Amikage. Today is July 10th, it's Kushina's birthday. She is now 60 years old. But she maintains her young face. Happy birthday, Granny. The childrens bring a birthday cake with a candle of 60 to their grandma. Happy birthday, Mom. Naruto and Konan bring presents to Kushina. Both of them kiss their mother-in-law's cheek. Thank you, my children. Kushina kisses Naruto and Konan's cheek. It's time to cut the cake. Kushina gives a slice to each people in the family. Later, Naruto approaches his mother and hugs her. I love you, Mom. I love you too, my son. Kushina ruffles her son's hair. After the party, Kushina trains her grandchildren how to make poisons and antidotes. Hanan and Keiko are prodigies in the family. They learn it in just a month. Hanan and her grandma are traveling around the elemental nations. They stops in the wave country. Many people greets them as daughter of the hero and mother of the hero. They stayed in Tsunade's house. Your father stayed here until you was born. I helped your mother to give birth, said Tsunade. I'm just glad that my son is greeted at here, said Kushina. You can stay as long as you want. Thank you. They live happily ever after. THSTA all for now. If you enjoy then please like, share and do comments.